So, in today's video, I'm going to be doing a, it's kind of like a jumbled video, but I might break it up into sections. So I'm going to do how I apply my mascara, how I apply my contour, blush, and concealer. So everything else on my face is done. This lighting is awful. I cannot wait till I fix it, but you know what, we're going to deal with it for now. So my concealer that I use is this Illuminator Corrector Cream. It's by Maybelline New York in this shade of 60, and I'm running out. But what I do for concealer is I make like a half of like an asterisk or sun rays on my chin, and then I make a triangle, and then the line goes up to the corner of my eye, and then I fill it in, and then on the other side I do the same thing, and I start my line close to my nose, that way it kind of blends to my nose, and then I make a triangle, I go all the way up, and then I fill it in. And then sometimes I'll do my nose. Just for the purposes of this video, I'll do my nose, and then I do a T right here. So then I take my concealer beauty blender, or if you haven't seen my one video where I explain this, but I don't even think that video is up yet. So I'm going to explain it anyway. I have two beauty blenders. This one's for my foundation, this one's for my concealer. I like using this one for my concealer because it has like this point, so it's easier for me to get like stay in line and do what I need to do. So I just blend all this out. So that part is done. So then once I finish concealing my face, I contour my face. So I use this Profusion contouring palette, and I use my bronzing brush. I got this from Walmart and I got this from Target. So it looks like this. I use these two shades. I use this one for like my cheek area, and then up, and then I use this lighter one for my nose because I really don't like my nose being too dark. So what I do is, this is a powder, and I want to start trying to use cream, just because I feel like it kind of applies better than powder. But I just dab it twice, and then see if you can. I tap off the extra, and then I make a duck face, and then I know right here is where I'm going to apply my contour. So I dab, and then I blend. So there's that, and then I have a headband on right now, so I normally take it up, but I'm wearing a headband today. So after I do my cheek, I kind of curve it around into my hairline, and I just go up. For the purposes, because I have a headband on, I'm just going to stop here. I mean, sometimes I'll go right there, but I don't know if I'm going to do that today. And then I go down, I finish like this line, and then I do underneath my chin. And I do the same on the other side. So now I take my foundation, and if you don't know, I use Mary Kay, and I only use just a little dot of it. And I use this small little, it's an eyeshadow brush, but it's flat, so I like using it. And I basically do that to kind of sharpen up my contour line. But then sometimes, like now, it's a little thin, so I'm just going to go back and kind of blend that up. Okay, so I'm going to do this really fast because I have class soon, so, well, not soon, but I just gotta hurry up. So, I'm going to be facing my mirror, so I always make sure my hair is out of the way. I just follow that curve. So once I have that line, I use that same brush and I just blend it down. And then I also make a line here, and then I complete the box. So I had contour here and here, so, and then I blend it. Most people that I've seen use like the translucent powder, but I don't have that, or I guess like powder. I just kind of use my foundation right now. It's working quite fine for me. Okay, so once that is done, then I take one of my eyeshadow brushes and I just clean it off because we're going to reuse it. And I contour my nose. So this is when I use the medium color, and I just dip it in and I just make a line and a line. And then I make a triangle. And then around my nose. Just like that. And then I use this brush this side, and I just go like this and blend it out. So that's done. So then I do blush. I'm using Color blush. Got it from the dollar store. Whatever's. What I do is I swipe, 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 and I go 1, 2, 3, and then I smile, and I go in circles, and I go out my nose, smile, and up. So that's done. And then lastly, I like to highlight my face. I'm using Dream Glow from Forever 21, and what I found is using a beauty blender works so well. So is sometimes I like to change the color of this red. So what I'll do is I put it on my lip first, and this is Mary Kay, and then I roll my sleeve up, and I put some on my hand, like that, and then I take my favorite eyeshadow palette, which is Weekend Festival, and I take like an eyeshadow brush, and then I'm going for a purple color, so I'm just going to take some blue, just going to scratch a little bit of it, and then I'm going to mix it with some purple, and then some light pink. So then what I do is I use my eyeshadow brush to pick up some of the color. And then I'm going to pick up the light pink. Then for the next part, you can either use your finger or one like these type brushes that kind of come with the palette. And then I normally use my finger to apply it onto my lip. So I think I'm going to add a little of a hotter pink, which hopefully will work or help. And it did. Nice deep purple lip. Yes, girl. So then I'm just going to use my makeup wipe to get this stuff off my hand. Lastly for my lip is I pat it to kind of mat it so it's not too glossy. So lastly, my favorite step is mascara, and I use my Mary Kay and my CoverGirl, whatever. So what I do first, so I use this one on my bottom lashes only because it curves, so I can get like my bottom lashes real good. So I always wiggle back and forth. I use that one to almost like wake up my eyelashes because honestly it doesn't do anything. But then lastly I use my Mary Kay, and I use layers of this, and I just do the same thing. I go back and forth, and then my top ones I go back and forth and then up, back and forth and then up. So I'm going to do that, and that's the end of this video. So thank you guys for watching, and I'm going to insert a picture of a picture that I'll probably take later today of this whole makeup look. I hope you guys liked. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
And don't forget, you guys rock. You already know how it is. I'm your girl, Kayla, and I'll see you in my next video.